Yeah, my name's Kalen Porter, and I graduated KWI in December of 2018. Went there a week after I graduated high school, and I went the whole 6 months. Graduated with my combo monster and OSHA 30, Twit car, Basic Plus, MSHA 80B. We've got a few other ones, ASHI, CPR, and First Aid, a few others, and graduated there. And got my first job. It's about an hour and a half from the house, working with a Ferris installation company. Was an hour and a half from the house, bringing home about $1,600 a week. Did that for about 3 months, and got my foot in the door with my first job, some experience, and hit a shutdown with Titan Contracting. It's 30 minutes from the house. Worked it about 8 weeks, making about $3,200 a week. And after then, I followed that company around for about the rest of the year, and on into the following year, 2020, and was making $32.85 welding pipe, carbon, a little bit of stainless work too, socket welds and butt welds and stuff. And after that, I was at a nuke plant in a Union Local 85 out of Atlanta, and that was a pretty strict job to get on. They was real strict on welds out there, no grinder on any of the tests. And a couple of good things about KWI that help you out once you get on the job is all the OSHA 30, all the safety certifications you get there, the stuff they mention while you're learning it. It helps you out just knowing simple stuff on the job, what not to do, and just knowing how to blend in with the rest of the more experienced people out there, not getting in trouble with safety, and they just do a good job of letting you know that kind of stuff before you get out on the job, not letting you learn or look so green. There's a lot of good instructors I had while I was there. Like I had Jordan Johnson, Blake Hawkins, and a few other ones. They do a real good job helping out, just showing you different ways to do it to make it easier, whatever style welding you like. A lot of people like a bigger gap. They help you out with different temperatures and stuff, little tricks on how to, if you got a little cold wire or you got a wall that's not all the way broke down, they show you different ways to, help out, and it really helps out too when you got more than one guy there. He can show you a different way if you're not getting it a certain way. That KWI kind of breaks you into that. You get on a job, you roll up there in the mornings, and first thing you do is you're gonna walk up to your crew or whatever, and you're going to be filling out a JSA. You learn how to do that here at KWI. Fill out a JSA, do the pre-test, you walk the job, look for new hazards and stuff, especially if you got a night shift crew, because things change every day. You got to go and look at your job area and fill out the JSA accordingly every day. You do that, and you also put your lock on and take it off every day too at the end and beginnings of your shift. Yeah, and you got to keep track of that, write your lock number down and stuff like that. You do that on most jobs if you're working on live energy and stuff, and stuff like that. And they assign foremans every week at KWI for each row of booths they have. They have like four rows of booths. Each row has a foreman, and foreman goes in there and looks at each row in the booths and stuff, make sure it's all good and ready to start the day, no potential hazards or damaged tools or welding machines. And he also goes in there at the end of the day and makes sure nothing's like that at the end of the day, and everything's cleaned up and stuff. Gives you a little experience going into a job, knowing how to do that stuff. Some advice to somebody who's thinking about coming here is weld as much as you can before you come here. Just Google, just different jobs and stuff, what you're looking at, what you're going to be wanting to get, where you want to get good at all of it if you're going to come to the school, of course. But yeah, I would just be welding every day you can, and be ready to work hard, and if you're not sure this is what you want to do, you need to think about that before you come in too, because it's a lot of money, and it's gonna be worth it. Hell, I paid school off in 4.5 months. Not even really working a high-paying job like I work now, and it's definitely something you want to think about before coming here. But weld as much as you can, and you'll be ready. Just be ready to work here, and as long as you're not lazy, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. That's the number one thing. Yeah, as far as finding a job and stuff, staying busy, I've not had an issue. I've been out 2 years, a little over 2 years, and I've been busy ever since. As long as you're willing to stay busy and work, it's out there and it's not hard to find. You might get laid off a job and it might take you a couple weeks. You know, seems like it's kind of hard to get a phone call back, but a couple weeks and you'll be right back to work. You know, as long as you're putting in the applications, you're calling numbers, you know, it really helps. You know, just keep on blowing them up if you got to. Don't be afraid to be annoying. You know, it's their job to hire you, so, and all they got to do is answer the phone and put you to work if they got a spot they need filled. KWI, they'll set you up with a few apps and stuff to get started, and they'll show you how to fill out a resume and send it out and stuff like that. But I've not even had to ask, you know, help for a job. I've always been able to get them myself. I got my first job by myself, and just by applying online and stuff, calling phone numbers, and I mean, if you want to take a few weeks off in between jobs, that's normal. You know, a lot of people do that, but it's not hard to get back to work at all. Just keep on applying and calling, blowing them up. It's easy to get a job. Alrighty, but if y'all are looking for a weld school to go to, Kentucky Welding Institute is definitely hands down the best one. I've been out for 2 years, been out welding, making top dollar, averaging about $30 an hour, and bringing home close to $100,000 a year, both years. And if I had to go back, you know, Kentucky Welding Institute, definitely where I'd go to again. There's a lot of welding schools out there, but there's not too many of them's going to put certifications in your pocket, let alone the welding skill. I mean, they give you NCCER, OSHA 30, Basic Plus, ASHI CPR and First Aid, and your TWIC card. And every job I've been on, it requires at least one, or if not more,